Almost done. So I'm just setting up our YouTube live. So we begin. A big win in this London derby. How important was it for them to get back to winning ways, Karen, off the back of successive defeats prior? Okay, good evening once again.
Yeah, good evening.
All right, so let me turn on my video. Okay, so I'm Benaya, Joy Sports. So I know you saw George Ado Jr. here. Well, this is a different face. So I'm the administrator for tonight. Chelsea 3, Westham 0. So as time goes on, this is the face you're going to be seeing from time to time. It's not if you know me on Twitter. I'm Kwame Benaya on Twitter. I don't know if you're active on Twitter. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
All right. So let me start off with you. I'm Benaya, by the way. So just in case you don't know me, that's my name.
Okay.
All right. So Samuel, Kofi, are you active?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Mr. M, you there? All right. So we can't get Mr. M at them. So let's start. Anyone who joins, we just add them. So let me start off with okay, let's start off with Samuel. So Samuel, Chelsea 3, Westham 0. The first half was quite edgy, not as dominant as we would want. Westham are in good form as expected. It was expected that this game is going to be a really tough game, and it was a test for us. It was a must-win game for Chelsea. But at the end of the day, 3 points is what matters, and we ended up winning comfortably. So what were your general thoughts about the game?
For me, I think this is just the worst performance ever seen from Lampard's side.
Though they won. Yeah, all right.
Though they won, but this is my worst game ever been like Chelsea fan watching.
So not even the Wolves and Everton game comes close.
So now Chelsea versus Everton, Chelsea versus Wolves. They had a nice game, but they lost. But this is just a symbolic performance ever seen from the Chelsea side.
Why are you saying it's a symbolic performance?
Oh, I mostly wonder why Frank Lampard will mostly put Kovacic on bench.
Okay.
That's my biggest problem for now.
But don't you think he's kind of trying to rest some players, because Kovacic has been in the first team for some few weeks, so bringing in fresh legs.
If Lampard should rest a player, then I think it should be Timo Werner.
All right.
Yeah. Than Kovacic or any other player.
All right. So, by your thoughts on Timo Werner, by the way, he missed some time. It looks like he's currently lacking some confidence.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was
because he had a couple. The good thing is he keeps getting into the right spaces, keeps getting the chances. Just that is the finishing. He does the most difficult part of a striker, that is getting yourself in good positions. He always finds himself in good positions. That's the good thing, but he just needs to work on his finishing. I just think he's just lacking some confidence.
Yeah.
Maybe share same thing. All right. So Kofi.
Yeah.
Right. Good evening once again.
Yeah, good evening, Aldo.
Yeah, cool. No, this is not Georgiado. This is Benaya. I'm sitting in for Georgiado. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So your general impression on the game? Chelsea
Well, I didn't watch the
West Ham
match because
Okay.
I was at work. I was on
Alright.
site, but I was monitoring the chat, and then I watched snippets of some of the performance. I think that Timo Werner has a problem. It's about time we stop playing him as a lead striker. So that
Kofi. Okay, so some
kind of chances.
All right.
If you get them in big matches, you aren't going to get them anymore to waste. So the earlier he gets his acts together, the better.
But what do you think is the problem with Timo? Yeah.
It could be psychological. It could be the pressure to impress and perform. It could be as a result of the competition, because you have players like Abraham Tammy who is not that built, is not the typical out and out striker, but after a couple of poor performances, he does what is most needed. He scores goals. Today he gave us 2 goals, even though overall assessing the performance wouldn't be the very best. That is a stock in trade. Just like our Drogba, who used to fight with defenders and play very funny, but will get us the most important thing, a goal. So long as he's getting us the goals and he's performing, it puts pressure on the rest of the strikers who know that eventually the goodwill they had from being purchased and then getting fielded because they've been bought and they need to pay up their money will die. Today we had Kai Havertz sitting on the bench. That's how it begins. If he comes on and he's not able to take his chance, he will start rotting at the bench. Eventually, he will be of no use. Probably we may have to add him to Batshuayi. And then
I actually think Havertz to come good. Come on. It's just a patch.
Well, you see,
he just needs
today
time.
is the 24th match. Today is the 24th match of the season Chelsea has played. Like joke, we've played enough match to assess the performance of each player. We've played enough matches to have a verdict on the leadership of Frank Lampard. I mean, any serious team bent on competing for the championship should be having a word with Lampard by now, because all the teams that are going to win the league are taking shape. I mean, Liverpool is not going to relinquish the first position they find themselves in anytime soon. All jokes aside, they are going to hold on firm to it. It's going to be a do or die affair. So the earlier because we had the past 3 matches, we had the opportunity to jump to the first position. And we blew everything despite having lost 1 match from the beginning of the season. So the earlier the players are talked to, the better. For me, I think Chelsea must go back to the old hire and fire policy. It was very potent. I mean, it even gets on less fancied coaches winning trophies. Roberto Di Matteo got us our first Champions League trophy, which is the most important trophy we've had so far. After Felipe Scolari, Villaboa were all fired. So for me, I think that
you don't believe in giving coaches time to build
was
a
also
team.
from what time? I think that there's a precedence around Europe, and we must understand how it works. Look at a team like Real Madrid. No matter what even if you bring heaven, and they are done with you, they'll just sack you. You make one mistake, they decide to sack you. And the record shows that that's why they are the most decorated team on earth. You understand? Our glorious days as Chelsea, we got all those days when we were hiring and firing. So every coach that comes is in a hurry to succeed. When we decide to groom academy boys,
okay, Samuel, I don't know.
Has gotten a patience by this season. We didn't get.
All right. Okay. All right.
I'm done. I realize you are interjecting. So
all right.
like someone
sure. So Samuel, I don't know what you have to say about Kofi's submission. He says he likes the hire and firing policy. All right. So just by the way, Thiago Silva, man, what a signing he's been for Chelsea. Here's my signing of the season. I don't know what you think.
I'm also really surprised with Thiago Silva inclusion in Chelsea squad. It was at first when I heard the rumors he's actually on the way to Chelsea. I thought, no, now look at what a player Chelsea is going to sign. Instead, there are so many big defenders out there. They should even go to the market to sign down Thiago Silva, who is almost some years to retirement or something like that.
Yeah, 36.
Yeah. But true talk, he has really shocked me.
Like the guy is on another level in defending, man.
Yeah.
He rescued us a couple of occasions today.
Oh yeah,
using his body to block and all that. And not just that, he's also scoring goals. And Chelsea have scored 9 goals from set pieces. And across the back four, Thiago Silva has 2, Chilwell has, I think, 3, Zuma has 4, Daniel James also has 1. And he scored 9 goals from set pieces. And all has come from our defenders.
And I also think he has also helped Zuma to really develop well now.
Okay. Yeah, because of his leadership qualities and all that.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So we have Francis Joe. I don't know if you can hear us. Hi, Francis. Okay, so Francis isn't here. So back to Kofi. So Kofi, at a point, you realize that when we're 1-0 up, Westham were dominating. They were on top of their game. What do you think was the defining moment for Chelsea to turn things around for us to end the game comfortably?
Well, I really don't care about it. We've lost being on top of the game and playing the best of football. When Sarri came, we virtually outplayed every team we met. I don't know, we lose it. You understand? We got to the lowest point in the club's recent history when we were thumped 6-0 by, I think 6-1 by Man City. And the worst performance Chelsea would ever have had to go. But we went solo, playing those teams play the best of football. We want to win. Give me that old win a game. That was the most important thing. Jose Mourinho, people started complaining. I don't know, it's a human thing. When you have played, Chelsea doesn't play good football. Then we started playing like Barcelona. And everything messed up, Everything messed up. So me, I don't care about any team playing better than else. I don't know, the most important thing you score. And the scoreline is 3-0. 1 clean sheet for Mendy. Beautiful scoreline. It has increased our goal difference. And I think that this year's title will be fought along goal.
All right. But which player impressed you the most?
Good difference. So the earlier we accumulate more goals to help us, the better.
All right. Which player impressed you the most today?
Well, as I said, I wasn't watching.
Oh,
I wasn't watching because I was
working
and driving.
All right. Okay.
But
sure.
From the top of my head, a 2-goal scorer obviously will be the most impressive person. He did the most important thing on the pitch. Get us our goal. And I'll give it
Samuel
to Abraham.
All right, Samuel is smiling. I don't know. Well, Samuel, Kofi is saying Tammy Abraham scored 2 goals, so he deserves the man of the match performance. Who was your man of the match?
I don't think Tammy Abraham just really impressed me. For me, no.
But he scored 2 goals. He had a brace.
Oh yeah,
he did the most important thing. I understand Thiago Silva was the man of the match.
Yeah,
but
I also generally have the. I'm not really impressed with Tammy Abraham's all-round game. Yeah. In front of goal, he gives us the goal because he's a good finisher. I think he's a really
but moderator, listen. For the rest of the season, I don't even need him to play any good football. He just give us 2 goals per match. We are good to go. He can give us two goals per match. I can guarantee you exactly what is this nice football. Are we Barcelona? Right. Look, Barcelona with all the world best players they've had in the name of Messi, Ronaldinho. How many Champions League trophies do they have to their names?
All right.
How many? It tells you good football does not necessarily guarantee results. How many Champions League trophies? They've been to the finals, I'm sure more than they are always in the semi-finals. But eventually, a team that is result-oriented end up kicking them by hard luck, maybe 1-0, 2-0, and they'll cry, oh, it was a mistake. And Messi is always crying. Messi. The pedigree Messi has, if he was in a results-oriented football team like Real Madrid, I'm sure they would have won back-to-back like 6 times. You understand me? Yeah. They've been playing all the nice football, but always hard luck. Last minute, then somebody will score. Then last minute, then somebody will score. It doesn't give. Look, they had Ronaldinho, but still.
All right.
I'm not sure they have more than three trophies. You understand? Even Liverpool has more trophies than them.
All right.
So good football doesn't really.
So Samuel.
Yeah.
All eyes were on Declan Rice. Obviously, I know he's one of the let me say, keenly targeted player in the Chelsea list. That's Frank Lampard's number 1 choice according to reports. All I saw on him today, so I'm hoping for him to perform for us to see. But actually, it didn't make sense for him to perform in scorers. By the way, he's good. He really didn't give that. Let me say 5-star performance. What do you have to say about his game today?
For me, just simple. He was just too much in the game. He's just too much.
All right.
West just can't express that guy. You know, I think, but for me, he's really good player. But for me, I think Lampard shouldn't just sign this player. He has so many options to go and sign other players than to sign Rice. Because,
but don't you think Lampard having options but still going for Rice has to do with him knowing that Rice is the right player to suit him? Just as we all know when we were about to buy Chilwell, a lot of Chelsea fans were against the same Chilwell, this Chilwell, that blah blah blah. But eventually, Chilwell proved to be the right signing for Chelsea.
Yeah. But for me, I think if you could even sign, but who is he going to replace in the starting lineup now? Is he going to pull?
I actually feel Frank Lampard just wants him to kind of have. You know, we can't always rely on Kante. Kante is not always won't be able to play all the matches. So when Kante isn't around, which player can perform that or play that kind of role Kante plays in our current squad? Kovacic isn't going to give us that. Gilmore isn't going to give us that. Jorginho isn't going to give us that. So obviously, we still need another proper DM to complement our team. So I think it makes sense if Lampard still wants a proper DM to complement Kante, because when Kante gets hurt right now, when Kante gets injured, we are doomed. Kofi, I don't know if you agree or disagree with me.
Well, I think that Rice is overrated, first of all.
All right.
Because one is an English. And then there is the Premier League. We all forget there's whole English business to it. The more English your team gets in terms of media publicity, and then international hype. It's so important. Chelsea was Chelsea because we had, at the point, we had Lampard, we had Joko, we had Terry, and these were Ashley Cole. These were the key players in the English setup. So you realize that a team like Man City has had some of the finest players like Aguero. Aguero has won the goal king position back to back repeatedly, but he still never got the same level of hype Hazard got. Imagine if Aguero was in Chelsea, it would have been different. So there is that English business. That's why they hype players. You see an average player that should cost 30 million because it's an English, it costs 60 million. That kind of
so you're not a fan of Rice coming to Chelsea?
Fine. No. If it's Rice, we should just find some stew and eat him. I'm not a fan of Rice. I think it's overrated. I agree. Like most English players.
But you certainly don't
for the
need
business, because we need home fans to patronize our matches. We need people to buy advance tickets. Obviously, if you sign Rice,
so you don't
family
think
members will buy.
So you don't think we need a player to back Kante up?
I think we need a player, especially Kovacic. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Kovacic because he does a lot of passing, which goes nowhere.
But Kovacic changed the game when he came today.
Penetrate.
Yeah, he was the one who changed the game.
He was the player that changed the game when Lampard brought him on. Which is dribbling, and
he does a lot of dribbling, but it doesn't directly contribute to goals. That's my problem with Kovacic.
Okay, because he doesn't score.
That he does. When Kante is not scoring and Kante move up, you could see the assist, you could see the push. You understand? But Kovacic is doing a lot of rounds within the center, like the Sarri ball thing I spoke about. A lot of foreplay, but you are not entering. What is the use? That's my problem with Kovacic. Go na afefe. When you do all the catch, it should lead into a goal. That's why this guy has become a key part of our team. Mount. Gradually, he is becoming the most irreplaceable player of the team.
And he had a very good performance today too.
And then he gave an assist too.
Yeah.
He gave an assist.
Yeah. So
you understand? The first goal, I think he was the one. Yeah,
that's true.
So he's making himself so relevant. He was becoming the Lampard of yesterday's Chelsea gradually. And looking at his age, with time, is only a matter of time. I mean,
all right.
Yeah.
So Samuel, a lot of people question Frank Lampard's decision to bench Giroud and play Tammy Abraham up front. Do you think Tammy has repaid the faith the coach kept in him? And do you think these 2 goals means Giroud continues to sit on the bench even though we have Arsenal up next? Or you think, it's just one of these things?
Absolutely, yes. I think, for me, Abraham should start. I'm not really a fan of Abraham, though, but I think he should always start.
Why do you think he should start Giroud?
Though, for example, a game today we had, his position and everything was really poor, though, but I think he had a great game in the second half, more than the first half. But looking at Giroud, I think Giroud is really good in positioning himself very well for others to follow. But Tammy Abraham, I think what really helps him much is that he also has the ability to control the ball very well for the other wingers to have access to and score more than Olivier Giroud.
All right.
So I just loved him doing more than Olivier Giroud.
So, on a scale to 1 to 10, how are you going to rate Chelsea today?
Oh, I'll just give them 3 over 10.
We won 3-0. You're giving us 3/10.
Oh yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan too, but that's what I said. I think this is my worst
Wow.
ever performance on Chelsea.
All right, so the guys getting late. Kofi.
Yes.
Why your video doesn't work, huh?
Because I was still driving at the time I was talking.
All right.
You want to see my face, eh? maybe
because Zoom, ones. We usually do live
video.
So with videos and all that. Yeah.
No, I just go home. I'm even undressing, so yeah, let's do. This is my first time joining. So
all right, sure. So on a scale of
style of
okay,
the style of play and that of Timo Werner is quite the same.
How?
No, Werner. They do a lot of incursion into they destabilize a defense. What Chelsea lack is a striker with a finishing instinct like that of Drogba or Diego Costa. Somebody who can leech on the ball from very weird positions after somebody has done the distraction in the defense and scored. Drogba was lucky to have a Lampard who could do that for him. You understand? For Giroud, when he disappoints when you expect much from him. He disappoints in bigger games, especially when the stakes are. He will perform in the one match. You put him in the next big game, and he's not able to keep up with the performance. So I think that, but
just saying he's inconsistent.
He's inconsistent, and then he rises to occasion when he's challenged, when he's benched. That anger in him works. So I think that he's better off coming from the bench.
All right.
Yeah, because he scored 4 goals, he put you in a big match, and then you flop big time. I mean, what's that?
Okay.
Primarily because he and then Werner play in a similar fashion.
Okay, guys. So this is how far time will bring us. Thank you very much for your time and your reactions and all that. I know Chelsea made your day. I thought they'll spoil our Christmas for us, but it didn't happen. So we are going to enjoy the Christmas because our team won. So,
but I also
okay.
I just hope Ben Chilwell's injury is not really going to be serious injury. Else,
yeah,
it's really going to
yeah. I don't know how Emerson did, but I think it wasn't attacking enough when he came on. Yeah. It's not as
rusty. The gentleman has been sitting on the bench for only God knows how long.
Yeah, but
so this was a chance.
Clearly see the difference in quality. Chilwell's quality is way ahead of Emerson. It clearly shows why one is seated on the bench and one is a guaranteed starter. So let's just pray he comes back on time to face Arsenal. So gentlemen, we'll be back again in the next few days to preview the Arsenal game. So then, it's a good night and enjoy the rest of the day and the weeks and days ahead. All right, sharp.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.